You're watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another night of TNT Racing on the Ghostfire Media Network. It's me, Randy Pepper, alongside my good friends Adam Wood and Larry Patrick here at Bristol Motor Speedway. You guys are ready, I'm sure, Larry?
Yeah, man. Looking forward to another short track race. You know, we're coming off of Thompson last night in the Truck Series. So look forward to Bristol, my favorite personal track.
Yeah. This is one of the tracks I love running, and these cars are put on a heck of a show here. I really love it. I was unable to make it earlier in the season for our Sportsman series here due to not feeling the greatest. So, but it's good to be here tonight to be able to call the action here at Bristol Motor Speedway.
Yeah, this has been a great race. They were complaining a little bit about lack of turnout tonight, but they've actually ended up with 13 different guys. I believe they're going to take the green flag tonight. Right now, Blake Ziti is the fastest on the track, followed by the points leader Josh Laston is running second, and his the guy that's been right there with the points with him, Cody Leland, is not here tonight, so that's going to help Josh out quite a bit.
Yeah, it definitely will help Josh. I hope Cody got that provisional in, though, for unfortunately missing this race. But, yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to help Josh as he chases down Cody.
Yep, Carl Henderson, another one's not there either.
Yeah, so Carl Henderson's on vacation. Cody has got his provisional in. But Sean's got the lead right now, and he's not in the race either. So, actually, no, he joined at the last second, so that's what they were saying, that he was probably going to come in at the last second. So he did. So Sean Carmody, he has the points lead right now with Josh trailing after this past race. So, but he's sitting at 8th fastest right now. He's about 2/10 back of the pace that Blake and Josh are putting down right now.
He showed up a little late, so he hasn't got quite as much practice. But as we know, Sean Carmody is a guy that it won't take him long to figure things out. So.
Yeah, no, man, you can definitely see who's putting the laps in here during practice. I mean, you see David right there. He's got 165, 166 laps in now just in practice alone. Josh Lasson not too far off at 147. And then big gap to the next guy behind there. I believe that is Tim St. Jean with like 83.
I mean, it's easy to put down a lot of laps here. I mean, they just clip off. I mean, they're doing 15-second lap times here. So, I mean, you're just clipping them off left and right.
Interesting. I see that one of the only cars out there that actually is like representing the Memorial Day festivities. Well, not really festivities, but remembering is Nick Adams, our fellow broadcaster. He's out there in the number 30. He's got a remembrance of somebody on the back of that car from the U.S. Navy. So I wonder if we'll see anybody else. Has anybody else on anybody else's car? Will you see anything like that? Or is it just Nick?
I've only saw a few cars, and I haven't really seen anything. It looks like everybody's. We got. Never mind. That was Nick that I'm looking at that you're saying. It just popped up.
I know the Guitar Addict car, Tim St. Jean, is not. It looks like most of the guys are driving their regular cars, so Nick is the only one that seems to be running.
And nothing wrong with that. Let's say that for what it is. I mean, most time when you get that, that's generally the Charlotte Memorial race. So let's.
So I'm just saying, I pointed it out just because I was surprised that nobody else.
Well, there's not been a mention in like IBRL. IBRL, they made a big emphasis of let's run this. They created a banner. They made sure that people wanted to do this, and it was something to do. There was really no mention of that in this league so far to run that tonight. So,
True.
it's
That's
just
very true. Hey, have you guys seen that? Is the 43 a different paint job tonight?
I see him in the armor all.
Yeah, that's a nice looking car.
Yeah, absolutely. And and it's funny, Randy, you mentioned Sean Carmody. He right now has pole position. Currently, your fastest with a 15:09. Blake Z just turned a 15:18. Josh Laston now squeezed in there with a 15:02.
Right now, I see the lap times, but I can't switch between drivers.
I have a fly in my studio here, guys. I have the greatest combination: a fly and a mosquito.
Oh, what you seen Chris Oliver get a little loose there coming out of turn 4. He's right now showing in 7th fastest. Josh Laston still right now your pole sitter with the 15:02.
I like Gene Watkinson's. I like his paint scheme tonight.
Ah, yes, that does look very good.
What's on that car there?
I'm a fan of orange, so he won me over.
I like orange. That's my favorite color, orange.
It doesn't take much.
And right now, we've only got 2 more to qualify. Mike Wisniewski out there right now, and then Joshua Mays. Currently not on the track, by the way. Ooh, as we see Mike Wisniewski slam the outside there, that outside wall. And
that number 02 Husqvarna Arca Chevrolet Impala SS.
And here comes the Haviland number 56. That's Joshua Mays. He'll come out for his qualifying laps now.
It's good to see him back out here. I know he was having some issues with his VR a couple weeks ago and kind of kept him out for a little bit. So I think he got it under control. It's kind of hard to drive when you don't have any audio to give you any type of clue what's going on.
Oh, the good news is, I believe because Mike Wisniewski, I believe because he did not take the green flag, he's good to go back out there. He actually reset his car, and he's back out there right now. Josh Mays just took over 9th fastest. And Mike Wisniewski, but he is showing out. There he is, just clicked in, and he come in at 10th fastest. And Josh Mays just jumped up to 5th fastest.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely good runs by all these guys tonight. Now let's do a little predicting. How many cautions we gonna have tonight, guys?
We'll go with 3. I'm gonna be conservative. I think these guys it's gonna be like probably quick ones at the beginning, and I think it's just gonna go green from there.
7.
7?
7. Lucky number 7.
Lucky number 11.
11.
11.
Blake Gordon said 2. I don't. Blake, you're a very big optimist here.
I'm actually going to go with 23.
Just
Woo!
3.
No, I'm actually going to say 11.
And Blake makes a very good point. He says small field, they'll spread out enough. While I agree with that, this track can be tricky to drive in. I think we're going to see a lot of self spins is where I think we're going to get.
That's why I'd say the caution is going to come out for self spins. Because I went around, did some track time with these cars. The cars get really squirrely off these turns.
Johnny said he predicts that Tom will get his 2nd win tonight.
Tom Stevens, really?
That's what he's predicting.
Well, here we go. We're going to pull up the grid here, guys, and run them down. So in row 1, Josh Laston. and Sean Carmody. Row 2, Blake Ziti, John Gordon. Row 3, Joshua Mays and Tom Stevens. Row 4, Nick Adams and Chris Oliver. And row 5, David Wright and Mike Wisniewski. I will go ahead and just do it. Row 6, Gene Watkins and Tim St. Jean.
Only 13 guys, so you might as well just go ahead. Actually, 12 guys.
Well,
You might as well
12
go
because
ahead.
Blake don't count.
Yeah, Blake doesn't
He
count.
didn't
That's
do
why
it,
I was going to let somebody else take it, and I was like, wait.
There's only 3 cars, so what the hell?
Right. I was like, whoa, wait. I might as well go ahead and finish that. It's kind of a butthead move to say, hey, go ahead and finish it out, Randy.
Hey, I can't pronounce these last 3 guys here. Go ahead. Is that Timothy St. John? All right, so it's gonna be a fun night tonight. Definitely, guys. We're gonna have some fun.
Oh, yeah, 100 laps here at Bristol. We always have a good time here. I got to know, what you guys' plans for this wonderful Memorial Day weekend?
I'm planning on doing the Coke 600 tomorrow night and then do the Indy 500 on Saturday to kill some time.
1,200 laps of racing, or 1,200 miles of racing. I mean,
1,100? Yeah, 1,100.
Math
Yeah,
isn't his
1100.
strong
Okay,
suit.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
1,100 miles in less than 24-hour
Oh,
period.
that's right.
Sounds
I forgot.
fantastic.
That's right. There's 600 and 500. Excuse me.
It's okay. Math is. Some people shouldn't do math in public, Randy.
Hey,
you
wants
know
to be
what?
my spotter for tomorrow night. It starts at, I think, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and goes to God knows how long.
Anybody out there want to be this man's spotter? Please let us know. I will not be able to. I will be in Charlotte watching the truck race.
Oh, I will. Let's see, tomorrow night I will be getting things ready for a garage sale.
Ooh, that
Hey,
sounds
perfect.
fun.
Selling any guitars?
No, I only sell those in the shop. I don't need to. Put
That's
those in.
official business.
Yeah, that's official. I'm just trying to clear my house out so I can move out of this place and head towards the Orlando area. Get out of this crappy old town, Daytona. So.
Now we take a look at the field driving by here, guys. We are 100 laps here at Bristol tonight. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so if you ever come to Bristol, you don't want to sit in the lower seats on the corners. They're very high progressive banking there, and you don't want to sit low. So if you ever come to the wonderful Thunderdome here, get a little bit higher seats.
You don't really
Personal
see
experience.
much, do you, down there.
No, you see the track. No,
Yeah.
You see the back side of the track, not the actual racing portion. You just see cars come in and leave out the other side.
Yes, not a lot of fun, definitely. So the field stacks up 2 by 2, door handle to door handle, lug nut to lug nut, as they make their way around the track, around probably 35 miles an hour behind that pace car. They're getting ready to go, as Josh Lassen will lead them to the green flag for the first time tonight. Sean Carmody is on his outside, Blake Ziti right behind that Josh Lassen car, and John Gordon, who had a good qualifying position in 4th. Here they go. Green flag is out. Lassen is on the gas, but Carmody is right there, side by side as they go into turn number 1. They come off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Sean Carmody gets a great jump off that back
Ooh,
straightaway.
Josh,
Around,
sideways.
Josh Lassen goes around. 2 cars are around. Lassen down towards the inside. He almost hits the barrels. He's back on the track. We are still under green flag conditions, and Josh Lassen once again has trouble here at the track.
And
Yeah,
that's-
the inside line with the cold tires is not the place you want to be here. You sell it in, and the rear end just wants to come around, as you can see. Oh, we got John Gordon. John Gordon goes around, hits Tom Stevens. The number 11 comes by and destroys. Or actually, that wasn't number 11. That was Dave Wright of the 43, both orange cars.
Boy, oh boy.
And that
So
right
that's
there,
one.
that's going to help Josh Lassen. That right there was the saving grace for Josh Lassen.
Yeah, because he was getting ready to go a lap down. They were going to catch him shortly.
Number 43 car is done.
And you see the 19 gets loose, comes down, tags Tom Stevens, comes sliding down the track, and then just gets slammed by the 43.
No doubt. Slammed. Body slammed like John Cena. on top of
Don't speak.
one of the other guys in WWE.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
You said no doubt, man. Sorry.
Oh, did I say no doubt? Oh, John Cena. I was like, John Cena. He says, "Don't. My time is now."
Nah, you definitely said no doubt, and
I
that
did
song
say No Doubt.
that song
I did.
always pops in my head when I think of No Doubt.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Oh, Gwen Stefani.
Oh yeah.
You got
Man,
a Gwen Stefani groove going on there.
Always, man. Always.
I went and saw Gwen Stefani back in, I think, 2009 and 10, something like that, when she came out to Hawaii and performed. I think I was probably 50 rows back, and I could see her six-pack abs.
Really? Wow.
And
Yeah,
and, you know,
she had incredible form. I don't know about now; she doesn't really flaunt it off. But back then, I mean, she always wore the little midriff shirts, and yeah, we were just like, me and my wife were like, "Good God, you could see it from here."
I was trying to figure out where you were going with the name there at the beginning. Grin. It kind of threw me off.
Gwyneth Stefani.
We got Tammy Day Joyner out there. She said, "Boy, that's going to leave a mark or three."
Yeah, that was a hard lick that John Gordon took there, and that's going to put John Gordon 1 lap down right now. David Wright showing 4 laps down.
Yeah, I think he towed.
That is a possibility. It is showing him off track, and that was a hard hit from David.
That
Wright.
was. If that was real, he would have been definitely having his ears ring right now.
I'm really confused by Cody's little.
That's a weird icon for sad.
I don't. Are you sad? Are you nostalgic
elated?
with the? Well, is there a little nostalgia going because we're talking about No Doubt? Like I'm confused. What's going on here?
Is that tears of joy? I mean, he's got like a happy face, not a sad face with it.
I can't tell what he's doing.
Confused. I think that's what it is.
Confused. Well, that's definitely what I am right now. Carl, where are you tonight?
Not here, that's for sure.
That's
hey,
for sure.
we are. It looks like the cars are starting to stack up side by side, so we should be going back to green flag racing here in just a second.
We got Dave Wright is now outside of the pit road. He is going to rejoin the field.
Oh! A couple cars about to come together.
Not sure what they're doing back there. Not sure. Somebody doesn't know where they're supposed to line up, is what I think. Hopefully, doesn't wave off the green flag
there
as
they
the
go.
pace car pulls off. And Sean Carmody gets on the gas quick, and he dives up to the top of the track. He'll lead them down into turn number 1. Takes a high groove. Everybody trying to stay single file so nobody gets out of line and gets spun around on lap number 9 as they come across the stripe. It will be lap number 10 here at Bristol.
And right now we have a good battle back here with Nick Adams and Tom Stevens. It's the closest battle we got on the track right now. Nick Adams is trying a little bit higher groove. He's running the middle while Tom's running the low groove.
And Tom got a little bit of squirrely there coming out of turn 4. And as you see, he ends up sliding there at the bottom. Nick's going to get that high line. And you see Nick gets a little bit loose, almost getting up there in those marbles.
Yeah, on that last corner, Joshua Mays got smacked the wall coming out of turn 4. And he fell back quite a few spots there.
Yeah, they're going to have to fill this track out before the night is done for sure, because you can see everybody's a little squirrely in those turns.
Oh, Tom Stevens is loose going on back on the front stretch, nails the inside wall.
Oh,
and
coming up
no
on the
caution.
course there. And this right here, no caution on this. A lot of damage to Tom Stevens' car. This is going to hurt him drastically.
That's going to throw out Johnny's prediction.
Sounds like
Who was that?
Like more damage going on out there.
John Gordon right there.
That's
That
going to
one.
bring the caution.
That's a break for Tom Stevens, as he can't even drive that car trying to get down pit road.
We see John Gordon along the wall there, comes shooting down, and he's on the low line of the track. But here comes, oh my goodness, the 0-2 just got squirrely there, comes down and catches John Gordon.
Yeah, John Gordon looked like he just got a little bit high and smacked the outside wall, got off the track to get away from everything, and then Mike Wazinski got loose coming off the corner and found John Gordon sitting down there.
Hey, Adam, did you see Johnny's comment just now?
What did he say?
He said, "Damn it, Tom." Oh man, hey, that right there sums up Chicago sports for Johnny Downey.
Oh, did you see it? I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't Johnny that posted the baseball game today. Oh man, the Pirates. They had an easy out, and the third baseman threw it to the first baseman. He was about to tag the runner going towards first base. The dude turned around, went back to home plate. The first baseman then threw it to the catcher. The catcher tried to catch some dude stealing the base going home. He misses him. The guy runs to first, clears it, but he misses the target to the shortstop. The ball goes far back. He gets a double, and they score a run. Pirates suck.
I'm not even gonna lie, man. There was so much going on in that explanation. I kind of zoned out.
Dude, you have to find the clip. It is hilarious. I mean, it's like one of those like one of those weird trick plays that wasn't supposed to be a trick play, but it turned out to be one. It's hilarious.
Did I ever tell you the time I went to band camp?
Yeah.
What?
You played the flute.
What just happened? Oh my goodness. This is well, we're right now 17 of 100 laps in, and I think that the crew here's already lost it.
It's a good night, man. It's a good Thursday night right before Memorial Day.
Got a fun weekend coming in, man. We're just we're zoning right for the weekend right off the bat. So
Hey, that comment right there, that just gave me a little bit of excitement, man. Philip Manzo out there says he misses everybody and he will be back next week, he promises. Phil, we're going to hold you to that, man. We've missed you out here.
yeah, I was like, I'm not used to not seeing Manzo out here.
You know, between him and Anthony Shrillo and Mikey Keller, man, I don't know what to do with myself when these guys aren't here.
Yeah, I know. True. I really thought we would see Shrillo and them all out here this week, but I guess it is a weekend for off time.
Hey, Carl, aren't you supposed to be relaxing on the beach side, drinking some mojitos or something, not watching the race and commenting?
Mojitos for everybody.
Man, that
I
reminds.
did the same thing with Nick the other night when he was doing the Tuesday night race. I was watching the race.
Anybody ever played the game Command and Conquer way back in the day?
No.
Oh man, that was awesome. When he said mojitos for everybody, there's a spot when you click on the guys to move them around. They're like, AK-47s for everybody. Man, that was one of our favorite games while I was deployed in Iraq in 06.
All right, here we go. We're back to green flag racing. Sean Carmody is back on the gas once again. He'll dive to the top of the track, or actually slide up to the top of the track. He can't really dive, but he'll slide up to the top of the track and lead them single file down the back straightaway and off of turn number 4 back to the stripe to complete lap 20. It's single file, your top 3 right now. Sean Carmody, Blake Z, Christopher Oliver, and Nick Adams is right there behind him. And look at Chris Oliver trying to make some moves down on the inside. I don't know if that's going to work. He's side by side with Blake Ziti. The car gets a little squirrely as they went into the turn. They're back to single file once again.
Yeah, Chris is searching everywhere trying to get past him here. He knows he's got a short window to make this happen before they start stretching it out. But he's trying to get out everything he can. But look who's coming in the picture. We got Josh Laston. He's right behind Nick Adams, and they're closing the door. So we got 3 closed circuit guys here. Are they going to work as a team to try and get past these Endeavor guys?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no, especially with Nick Adams. Nick Adams is not a team player at all. He plays with him just himself, and that's it. And he's, not going to let Laston get around him at all. It's all about Nick tonight because he wants to win.
I can see Nick playing by himself a lot.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I can't with you guys tonight. This is some great racing we've got going on. By the way, I want to point out, if you want to see that play that Adam was talking about, Johnny posted that in the comments. Fantastic. That was awesome.
Look at that. Laston didn't waste any time getting around Nick Adams and set sail on trying to catch his other teammate. Let's see how nice Chris Oliver is to Laston. I doubt Laston is going to have as easy a time getting around Oliver as Oliver got around Blake Ziti.
Looked like Blake Ziti brushed the wall right there. He went a little bit too high and slowed down and hit the wall, and we have a caution on the track.
So this is caution number 3. Joshua Mays will bring out this caution. And we'll pick another different camera and check to see what happened here. As we see him go down the inside, come back up on the track. And running that low line, but I mean right there, just gets on that apron and it gets him loose, gets him to the inside, spins out.
Yeah, running that low line, there's a little hump there as the banking goes from the really high degree banking to the not so. There's kind of a little bump if you run the inside groove, and if you're on the throttle too hard, it does that. It's going to spin you out.
Well, hey guys, while we got a second here with this caution, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break.
Hi, I'm Randy from the Guitar Attic. Can we be serious for a second? Are you tired of being a loser? Can't do anything right? Feel like everyone's coming down on you all the time? Well, there's a way out, and I'm going to show you. Hey Mom, look what I learned. That's right, pick up a guitar, learn how to play guitar. Automatically you're going to become a chick magnet. The ladies are going to love you. Your kids are going to think you're cool. So what you need to do is come down here to the Guitar Attic, 16725 Ridgewood Avenue in Daytona Beach, Florida, or go on guitarattic.com and buy yourself a guitar and automatically be the star of your neighborhood. That's guitarattic.com.
All right, back here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and the arena is in full force tonight as right now it's Sean Carmody leading the field. Chris Oliver, who's running a great race tonight in that number 14, is running second. Blake Ziti is third, and fourth, Josh Laston, and fifth right now is Nick Adams. So it's a good race tonight. I just got a text from a person. Let's see, does anybody know who Butch Mock is?
That name does not ring a bell. Anybody out there in the comment section watching the race, no matter where you're at, if you're on vacation, at your house, do you know this?
Butch Mock just sent me a text.
Is he a stock car racer? Didn't he have his own motorsports team?
Exactly. Butch Mock used to own the car that actually Kyle Petty won his first race in Butch Mock's car. And Neil Bonnet ran the number 75 for many years in Butch Mock's car. And Butch Mock just sent me a text, are you playing around Daytona area this weekend? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to reply back to him and say, no, I am off.
And
this is your first weekend off in a while.
In a while, yes.
Randy knows everybody.
I know.
He had a name drop again.
You know what? I was thinking about this. You say a name drop, but it's just kind of weird that this happens this way. But the other thing, I name drop, and Adam always tells us exactly where he's been. He name drops places. I name drop people. I don't know if I'd rather go to the places that you've been than know these people I know.
I name drop beers.
I think you've been to more places in the cooler areas, like, the VIP, the behind the scenes, seeing the people, seeing the events. I've just been to the area that sounds cool.
Yeah, okay. Well, you've been to Hawaii. I haven't been to Hawaii. I would love to go to Hawaii.
That's because the military said, hey, Adam, you should go to Hawaii. And I said, okay.
Hey, pace car jumped off, and as soon as he did, Sean Carmody decided he was going to get going and get that jump, and it gave him a great jump as he jumps out to about one car length lead over now Chris Oliver, who's running in second, but Chris Oliver's closing this gap coming out of turn 4.
Oliver's running a great race. He's looking down to the inside of the 40 car, diving down there trying to get some grip. As they come off the turn, he dives up or drifts up the track to get right behind that 40 car. The 40 car of Carmody is right. Whoa, Oliver almost lost it as watching that 40 go around. Oliver is trying everything, but it looks like Sean has got the better line by far.
And right now we're on board with Chris Oliver, and you can really hear these tires working coming through these corners. As you see now, your leader Sean Carmody just starting to pull away just a little bit.
Yeah, he's starting to pull away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car lengths over Oliver. And then the rest of the field is kind of setting themselves apart from each other. And we have 7 cars on the lead lap right now, and we already have 5 cars that are at least 1 lap down so far.
Yeah, right now, the lap times, Sean is putting out about a 0.2 a lap faster than Christopher Oliver right now. So he's pulling away. Right now, we got Blake Ziti, though, right on Christopher Oliver's tail, trying to pass him for second. He's going to dive bomb him here. Not dive bomb, but he's going to dive underneath him going into turn 2. Try to make his pass going on a back straightaway. It's not going to work. And there's a caution out.
Caution is out, man. David Wright, we see there at the low part of the track.
That is caution number 4 or 5, guys.
And you see damage already on David Wright. Just comes up, hits that wall, and is sliding down. Needs to hit them brakes. Now he's on the brakes there. Locks up the tire, slides. A lot of damage. It looks like John Gordon in the pits as well, with a lot of damage to that car. I believe there may have been something that's not showing here ahead of that.
I'm going to rewind it and see if there is.
Yeah, let me know, Adam.
Sounds like somebody just hit something as
Yeah,
well.
so coming off the corner there, let's see. Yeah, coming off the corner there, the prior, Mike hit the wall, came down on John Gordon. John Gordon hit the bottom. Then Mike came back down, or David came back down and hit John again on the inside wall.
Oh, plenty of bumper cars out there tonight.
And then Tom had to do some good accident avoidance right there because Mike or David was heading down towards the bottom there.
Oh, now hey, can we get a caution count there? What caution number is this?
I think it's 5, isn't it?
We should have created a tally. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's 5. So Adam, you're already out. So you said 3. I said 11. Larry said 7. And we're approaching that number quickly.
We're approaching that number quickly, and on lap 42, I want to put it out there that you may should have stayed on that 23, man. You might have been a closer number.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to talk to the drivers and see what's going on. The top 3 to see, where's the issues coming around.
And right there, the resident admin. And I want to come back. I want to see. He pointed out that the O2 was parked for a lap for hitting the 56. Oh yeah, there it is. Smacks the 56 under caution.
That's what I heard somebody hit something. I didn't know what it was, but yeah. Okay, so that's what that was.
Yes.
Was it a little maybe anger, or was it just?
Sometimes, man. Honestly, a lot of times it could just be a lapse of concentration. I know for me, I haven't done too much with the VR headset here as of late. I think I've only got really 1 race under my belt with it. But even with the triple monitors, once we go under caution, you start looking around, start doing other things within the car, and sometimes you just have a lapse of what you're doing, where you're going, and it happens from time to time.
I'd like to give a point out that Tim St. Jean has made his way all the way up to 3rd in that Guitar Addict Chevrolet. It's good to see Tim running good tonight.
Yeah, what happened to Josh there? He dropped back. He's now showing in 6th.
He's 6th.
Did he pit that time?
He did. He pit it. Yeah, he's got fresh tires. So I think only 4 of these guys have old tires. The 2 guys in the front row, Carmody and Ziti, and then St. Jean and the Watkinson car all have old tires. Everybody behind them are all fresh. And just like that, Carmody just gone by 1, 2, 3 car lengths over Ziti, and they are another 7 back to the number 6 of St. Jean, another 1, 2 back to Oliver. Oliver's still having a tremendous night in that number 14.
Oh, and there's an incident, and the 11, Gene Watson able to save that, but Nick Adams gets around there. wow, Nick Adams come down to that inside, and Gene tried to stay on that low side, and they connect, and it got the 11 sideways, but he was able to save it.
Yeah, that was a lot of net code there. I just rewatched it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Nick put his nose underneath there, and it just sent the 11 car sideways. That's 100% net code.
Well, St. Jean running third is now looking to try to get around that number 50 for second place. He's looking to the inside. He'll drift back up. But as he's doing that, here comes the fresh tires of the number 14 of Chris Oliver. Oliver running that outside groove. As long as St. Jean keeps running down that bottom groove, he's going to get passed by that number 14, and he's getting loose down there. St. Jean's got a car full. He almost lost it right in front of Chris Oliver. Oliver this time trying to do the switcheroo as he'll dive to the bottom, and here comes Josh Laston in that number 18. So that's a great three-car battle for third position right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the bottom groove here is the groove to pass. It looks like it's the outside. Timothy St. Jean's going to hold Christopher Oliver down there as much as possible so he can't get by.
Oliver almost got together with his teammate, Josh Lasson. The car got loose. They touched a little bit, and luckily he saved it.
Well, Blake Ziti is flirting with the outside wall. He was nearly touching it. There was a passenger in it. They could have reached down and touched that wall in that corner.
There's pasta up there for me.
Somebody say pasta?
To the crowd. He was trying to get the pasta to the crowd. Gene Watkinson's around.
Oh, and Oliver runs into the side of St. Jean. What the heck was that?
Oh. All right, Gene Watkinson around. That's going to bring out the caution. What was showing? I got to see what this Mike Wisniewski. Slow there on the low line. Showing a crash, but nothing to be really seen there. And we see the 11. Gene just gets a little loose. And coming through the quarter here. Oh, and he and the 43 get together, send him around. And so this will be caution number 6. Here we are, lap 55, 100. I don't believe these guys are going to need fuel, but here they all come. At least probably more than likely taking tires. Except for Chris Oliver and Josh Lasson, who's already pitted, as well as Nick Adams.
Yeah, they're all coming down.
Okay, I honestly, that little break of silence there, I was like, am I talking to myself? Did everybody leave me?
Yeah, we did.
We didn't. Sorry, I was actually looking up that baseball play. Sorry.
Hey, you know, I know that John kind of parked it for the night, just having a rough race. Obviously frustrated with what was going on out there. But I want to point out, John, that comment right there makes me want to die laughing. He said, "Well, cautions may slack off now that I'm not out there to hit."
Oh,
and it makes me laugh.
John, everybody was targeting him. No matter where he was lying on the track, up high, down low, they were just like, "Hey, there's John. Let's go for him."
at least he didn't flip.
Oh, John had no tires left. Oh no.
Oh, I already out of tires? Wow.
I probably went in and probably accidentally forgot to clip them off. Was it so on Tuesday night on the 375-mile race that we did at Charlotte? I had Nicholas Weatherby in the general chat with me, so we were all talking. There's 4 of us, and he forgot to check off his tires for some of these just fuel-only stops. So we had, I think, basically 2 fuel runs left, and this dude had to do it on just that one set of tires, whereas we were all getting fresh sets. He fell back like a rock.
Oh, I believe it. Absolutely.
That was a long race for sure. I don't know how you guys did that, and you're getting ready to do the Indy 500 and the Charlotte 600. Wow.
I haven't made up my mind. I want to do the 600. It sounds like a good idea, but after the fact, who knows? Especially, running an official race and what all could happen in that. And if it's caution galore, Charlotte takes forever under caution.
Yeah, I mean, you can always pack it in though. You can always park the thing.
Yeah, these are for you lose I rating, safety rating, all that good stuff. If you do that, it's annoying. It's not like a league race where you just lose out on points.
Very true. Well, with this
Back
caution,
green flag is getting ready to fall again, and Oliver is now your new leader, and Josh Lasson is going to be on his outside. Will Chris Oliver fight Josh Lasson to try to keep that lead, or will he be nice?
well, I think that he definitely has to fight him. You got the Cowboy back there in the number 30, man. You never know what that guy's going to do when he's on the track.
He's always out there
behind
playing with himself. He's not a team player.
He's not a team player. That's right. It's all about Nick.
He just wants to play with himself.
you. Oh, I'm done.
Somebody,
I'll be on the cameras the rest of the time. I ain't talking. Muting myself.
Oh, man.
I
You
have
got-
taught you guys some things, and I have taught you some things that you shouldn't learn.
All right, well, we're going down the back straightaway here. They're 2x2. They're getting ready to go back to racing. How long are they going to stay underneath green flag? Nobody knows.
Lug nut to lug nut. Door handle to door handle. Although these cars have no door handles.
Exactly what you told me. All right, there he goes. Chris Oliver gets on the gas quick. He dives to the top of the track, or jumps to the top of the track as quick as he can, and jumps out to a 1, 2, 3, 4 car length lead over his teammate. And then his teammate
Ooh,
Josh
that almost went
Lasson
3 wide.
has a big battle behind him with Tom Stevens
St.
and
Jean
Nick
got
Adams.
sideways
Oh,
there.
we got a wreck on the front straightaway.
Oh,
Tom Stevens and Blake Ziti there. Oh, Mike Wazinski comes through and nails Tom Stevens terribly. Tom tows it back to his tows it back to the pits after that hard
Let's
hit.
take a look at
look at
this.
Blake Z's car.
Why is that going there? That's not supposed to get scenic. And it looked like the 50 brushed the back of him. Let's see if we can get that a little bit better here. Yeah, they're 3 wide there, 40 on the inside, and then the 50 tries to cut back, gets them loose, and Tom Stevens goes around and then goes up the track, comes back down the track, and gets leveled there.
How driven.
I do want to say so. We can't blame commentators' curse, and maybe because I was thinking it. But I was just about to make the mention that Johnny's boy was right there in third, looking strong after that earlier incident. Still had a shot to get up there to the front, and then unfortunately that happened to him.
Yeah. And it looks like Nick Adams is down pit road, that number 30. Try to get some fresh tires. Maybe help his luck a little bit more. Try to make his way, maybe offer a little strategy.
Well, the farthest he can go back is 6th place here, so
Yeah.
he's not going to be losing out too much there to get a fresh set of tires.
Justin,
Exactly.
100% agree with you on that, sir. Justin did say that's a classic hold the brake situation, and there was no brake holding there, right? We've actually seen it a couple times tonight, unfortunately.
I think it was a combination of that, and he still looked like he was carrying too much speed there, as there was cars sliding all over the track. 'Cause that wasn't a soft. That wasn't just a little bit of the tip. He gave him the whole thing.
The whole thing, and it was doing a
He
little
went-
Jim Morrison breaking on through to the other side.
He went tires deep in that.
Yeah.
Blake said, I doubt they've ever heard that before. Slow down for a wreck and hold the brake. Hey, Blake, redundancy, my friend, redundancy. But hey, while we got a quick second, guys, let's go ahead. Let's transition. Let's hear from the AOLL series and a commercial.
The AOLL Racing League began racing in the early 90s with Papyrus's NASCAR Racing and has grown over the decades, now racing on the iRacing platform. The AOLL has 3 divisions: the TNT Series Developmental Division for our beginners and those getting back into racing, the Cup Series for our veterans and Class A licensed drivers, the Sportsman Division racing the Gander outdoor trucks with drivers from the TNT and Cup Series. You can catch all of the AOLL action here on Ghostfire Media.
It's like, no way.
All right, and we're back here at Bristol Motor Speedway as
Yeah.
we was just talking about putting Randy's face on a T-shirt.
No.
Yes.
100%. Nick, get on that.
I want to hear in the comments right now, would you buy a Randy exclusive GFM T-shirt?
Nope.
A
Nobody
T-shirt
wants
with
to buy
Randy's face plastered all over it. Hoodie, maybe.
You pick the hair color.
No.
Or
And
better
for-
yet, we'll
for-
do a hair color vote.
It's blonde and black. It always is.
All right,
I've seen
there-
it pink, purple, blue.
I did go through a little phase. I just was trying some things because I was bored for COVID. But
Bill Manzo said yes.
Johnny would buy one. Manzo would buy one. What's happening?
All right, Christopher Oliver takes off like a bat out of hell. He jumps out in front of Josh Laston. He takes over the first spot. Josh Laston's there. Sean Carmody's underneath. Josh Laston coming out of 2 takes over the second spot. There's a battle back there with Timothy St. Jean and Blake Ziti for 4th.
And Tim St. Jean gets loose.
Oh,
what a save!
wow.
Well, look who's coming right there with those fresh tires. Nick Adams, he's getting there on the back of the 50 of Blake Ziti. Blake Ziti now able to put up a little bit of a gap, as right now your leader, Chris Oliver, has a little bit of a gap, about half a second gap here on Sean Carmody.
Yeah, Nick is back there trying to do the best he can back there, but that leader right now, Oliver's been running great all night. There's no doubt about it. He's looked stout from the beginning of the race, and he's proving that this is going to be his race tonight, at least after 70 laps. Now, we've got 30 more laps. Hopefully he can hold on.
Well, and here comes that battle right now.
It's one thing to catch him, but like I said, that bottom group hasn't been shown to be the passing group for the night. So if Christopher Oliver can just keep running that middle to high line, you can stop. You see that huge gap.
Yeah.
Chris has moved down to the bottom line, which is not where he wants to be.
No, and I'm really curious on this strategy here. You're right. You see this run that the 40's getting, but I'm confused by what the 40's doing here. He's hell bent of getting underneath him, and he's sideways.
Go around. He's into the wall. He's up in the wall.
Oh, he did a heck of a
wall. Wow, and he's still going.
He did a heck of a job to save that and without coming back across the traffic.
Wow, Sean Carmody. Oh my God, he was riding 2 tires on top of the rim there.
Well, we got 25 laps here remaining. Excuse me, 26 laps remaining. And right now, we've got a side-by-side battle. Josh Laston and Blake Ziti here for second.
Yeah, Blake Ziti is getting a heck of a run because he's able to push Josh up and run basically door-to-door there in the last corner in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 gave him a little bit more room. But if Blake can get underneath him like that and stick to his door panel and run the middle lane, he gets a great exit. He's going to get by Josh. But unfortunately, he didn't do that in the last curve. So now he's trailing and trying to make his way back.
No, and right now, Chris Oliver's best friend is going to be his teammate there, and Josh Laston. If Josh keeps holding that line, he can hold the 50 at bay. As long as those two are racing each other, that'll let the 14 pull it a little bit. Who gets in the wall, gets smacked by his teammate.
And the teammate actually
Caution
got
is out.
damage as well.
Wow.
Oh, man, this is terrible. They John Gordon just said they got the meatball flag for the number 40 after that wreck, so he had to come down pit road and get that fixed.
Bam, there it is. Oh, he just got up into that wall.
I'm sorry, Chris. I gave you commentator curse. I apologize.
No, John, you know who you should be apologizing to, Randy?
Who?
Miss Joyner.
Miss Joyner.
Oh, Tammy.
She is
sorry.
here week in and week out to watch Mama's Man Boy win this race, and you cursed him.
I thought he was on a whole nother planet there for a while, and then I don't know. He just lost it.
I think Josh might have escaped that.
No, Josh definitely had some damage.
So yeah,
No, I'm looking at it right now. It looked like his rear end was up in the air when Josh went by. I don't think Josh got any damage there.
So I'm gonna have to agree, but also disagree if that makes any sense. In my view, watching it, it looked like he took right front damage. You could almost visibly see it on the car. But I'm looking at his car right now, and I'm not seeing what I had seen originally.
I'm looking at a front view of this accident right in the front. There is no damage, and he slides right through there. I'm looking at a quarter frame. The rear end goes up. when he hits it. There is no damage on his car
Yeah.
whatsoever.
He might have made it through it. And yeah, see, Josh was sparking going into the turn after the contact. I agree with that, Johnny. And Carl, you are going to have to cut him off those bourbons before the race.
He's rich. He can drink bourbon. The rest of us have to drink Boone's Farm.
Boone's Farm. I heard that in a while. Boone's Farm. I'll stick with my beer. Which, by the way, anybody out there that can get me a sponsorship from any beer company, I drink all kinds of beer, let me know.
Busters.
Hey,
Makes you happy.
hey, I'm telling you, I sit here and drink them right here on the podcast, my friend. Not picky.
Yeah, we know. And as Adam is drinking his Rays.
I am.
Stay alive.
I have my South Beach. It's actually pretty delicious. I've had this one and Voodoo. And a good thing about Rays is they have insurance protection. I had 3 cans damaged. They were still very drinkable. I've already drank 2 of them, but they're sending out replacements for free. So, I mean, I got a heck of a deal now. So I'm getting 3 extra cans
That's
due
fantastic.
to the damage.
And yeah,
They were great customer service.
I have drank every Ray. I've tried every Rays that I got in the Variety Pack 1, and they're amazing. They taste great. No crash. 0 sugars is huge too, man. And they taste amazing. My buddies had them. They love them. So, hey, order you some, man. If you guys listen out there, go to the Rays website. Use code GFM, man. Get you 15% off and get you a variety pack. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
Yeah, well, we have Justin Anderson said you should be sponsored by Chick Beer.
Justin Anderson, again, I don't complain at whatever beer I have. One beer is better than no beer, sir.
Orban Brewery.
I look at it this way. If I get a beer at this so-called chick beer, right, you know, the light beers, it's more I can drink throughout the night. Just saying.
Hey, we're going green flag racing this time. Josh Lassen is your leader. And look at the
Great
run
jump
Nick
with
Adams
Nick
got.
Adams
Nick
right behind
Adams.
him. Timing
Wow.
it perfectly.
Blake Ziti's right on the back bumper, looks to the inside of Nick Adams, nearly touches him as they are side by side. And as they come up the turn, Nick Adams has got a heck of a battle with Ziti. Ziti wants that position. Adams wants to keep it, and Ziti's got his nose out in front. They come down the back straightaway, still side by side. I don't know how long that's going to last side by side, though.
Well,
Look who's coming in the picture there. We got Timothy St. Jean after that last little incident where he got loose and saved it. He's back up in 4th here.
this right here really helping Josh Laston pull out a little bit of a gap. As you see the 50 slides out. And Tim St. Jean, he goes underneath of him. He's going to make the pass work on the 50 as he comes after the 30 now.
Yeah, he made it 3 wide right there and made a heck of a pass underneath. And then,
Woo! They're getting squirrely back there.
Blake Ziti thought about going 3 wide right there.
Oh, and Nick Adams getting loose, and here comes the 14. Chris Oliver, he's starting to come back into this picture.
We got Sean Carmody is also in this picture. The heck of a 4 wide battle here.
88 laps are down, or 89 laps are complete here at Bristol Motor Speedway. It's the TNT Series, the Guitar Addict TNT Series, and we've had a heck of a race tonight. We've had, I believe, 8 cautions so far, and hopefully we won't have any more, as we only have 10 laps remaining.
Well, hey guys, real quick, developing. Here comes Chris Oliver. Chris Oliver right now looking on the inside of the 50 of Blake Ziti. He got around Nick Adams. Chris Oliver is coming, and he's coming in a hurry. That sounds terrible.
He's coming in a hurry, but he's still got to get around that 50.
Timothy St. Jean is trying to go for the lead right here from Josh Laston. He was just underneath him in this past corner. He's now side by side there.
And he's going to get that run.
He had too shallow of an exit right there. He wasn't able to get the momentum, but he's going to do it.
Side by side as they come off the turn. St. Jean down low.
Great run by Josh Laston.
Laston gets a great run, come off the outside of the track. He's side by side down into the turn. It's still St. Jean trying to get around him. This time I believe he's going to clear him. St. Jean trying to win his first race. Here comes Laston down to the inside, trying to get that lead back, trying to do the old switcheroo. It did not work. Tim St. Jean is your leader by 1, 2, 3, 4 car lengths at Bristol Motor Speedway for the first time this season. He's got 6 laps.
And the 14 is in the wall.
And he stopped on the track.
And that is going to bring out the caution.
That's something Timothy St. Jean did not want to see
No.
at all.
And what happened right there, we're going to go back, take a look at it. Blake Ziti here, as we see the 14 on the inside, he tags the wall, and it brings him down into the 14 and pushes the 14 to that inside wall.
Oh, boy. St. Jean running a great race, and I know how Tim drives. He likes to let the car warm up and then make his move, which he just did. He's not great on restarts, so this is going to be interesting to see how well he does on this restart.
So real quick, and I want to point this out here because I didn't know this until just now. Sean Carmody showing 2 laps down. So Sean Carmody, as you see, he's getting a wave around. That should give him a lap back. But I thought he was in that fight. I mistakenly regret to say that he wasn't. So we see Josh Laston and Nick Adams, as well as their teammate Chris Oliver, all coming down pit road. Gene Watkinson staying out, and Blake Ziti also in the pits. So right now you're going to have Tim St. Jean. He's going to have older tires, as well as Gene Watkinson. These guys that'll be right up underneath them.
They'll be right there, and that's his only saving grace.
Ooh,
those guys are going to have to pass those other slower cars in front.
I think Josh is going to get a black flag there. He dove down outside of the commitment cone there. There's an orange cone out there, and he dove down in the last minute there. He might get a black flag or go to the tail end of the longest line for this.
Well, if he goes to the longest line, he's going to be 6th.
Blake,
but he goes behind the lap
Can you let
cars.
us know if you see that, if that happens? Well, and it looked like the 50 just got repairs. He didn't grab tires or anything.
Well, here's another thing that happened. The 56 just pitted too. Joshua Mays.
So
And that's going to eliminate 1 car from them catching St. Jean.
So Blake just put out there that the orange box is not modeled. He'll be fine. It's the blue entry cone.
Okay, I saw him dive down after that orange box there with the cone. So I just want to make sure they're just my eyes of how NASCAR truly works.
So here we go. This is going to make for an interesting finish here. Tim St. Jean, your current leader, but Gene Watkinson sitting in 2nd. And I seen Blake Ziti lead the pits. Is there anything on Blake Ziti having pit row issues? Because Josh Laston showing in 3rd, with Chris Oliver in 4th, Nick Adams in 5th, and then Blake Ziti in 5th.
So Blake Ziti is showing in 6th right now, but I think he pitted after the fact. Yeah, he pitted after the fact. So he goes behind the first lap car of Dave Wright due to this, it looks like. I don't know. Dave Wright now is going to the top of the track. Maybe he was just out of line.
Huh. Well, we are stacking back up this time around.
Finish.
Yep. Green, white checker finish.
My heart can't take it.
Yours. I'm hoping for the Guitar Addict car to get a victory out here, so it can be featured on the Guitar Addict website tomorrow.
I'm intrigued though. I feel like he's done well enough to be featured anyways. And there you go. Huge jump.
What a great start. That's going to help out a lot. But how much time is he going to need to get away from that 18? Because the 18 got
wreck. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was from that restart. Holy cow.
Yeah, Christopher Oliver was trying to get around Gene Watkinson there in the number 11. He dropped down low, but he was not clear of the 50 car. Hooked the 50 car and brought him up the track, and all mayhem dropped after that.
And this time, now it's even worse. Now Laston's going to be on his outside. So can Tim St. Jean get a great start like he did last time and hold off Josh Laston? I don't know.
And that's going to put Sean Carmody, I do believe, back on the lead lap. That should give him the waiver, or give him the lucky dog. He should come back to the lead lap unless he got any involvement in that wreck at all. Obviously, just a simple touch.
Yeah, he doesn't want to have a touch himself, that's for sure. So, all right. So Tim St. Jean is your leader at lap 103. Green, white checker once again to settle this race here in the bull ring at Bristol.
This is
Speedway.
This is what, caution 47?
What is going on here? Caution car just dropped off.
Did
No,
they
that's
wait?
it. That's race. That's race.
Tim St. Jean won his first race here in the TNT series and the Guitar Addict Chevrolet. We knew it was going to happen sooner or later that Tim St. Jean was going to win in this series. He's the old wily old
Man, look at that perfect donut right there. Oh, somebody just came by and tagged him.
That was Blake Ziti.
Look at that. It's perfect.
And you know, I forgot they in the TNT series they only get one chance at a green white checker. That was I should have thought about that. That was their one chance at a green white checker.
I forgot to. So,
wow.
you guys should know more than that. You guys have actually
I've never
driven
raced.
in the series. So
I've never raced in TNT.
I have. I don't remember. I don't know the rules. I just drive a car. Okay. Well, with that being said, let's bring in Tim St. Jean, shall we? Hey Tim, it's Larry, Adam, Randy in the booth, man. You got a copy?
checked out.
Can you hear us, Tim?
He's celebrating with his homies, man, up there in Canada.
You know, he might be.
And that, you know, he needs to contribute to this win too.
No,
Andrew Burgess.
Andrew Burgess.
Andrew Burgess came through with the wheel this week. Tim was having problems, and Andrew reached out to him, said, "I got you, brother," and he was able to make the race today.
Tim?
that is correct. Tim, you there yet?
Having a whole conversation without you. Did you have to go to the bathroom?
There we go.
Hey, did you have to pee? You probably had to pee, man. It was a long race.
I was hitting the wrong button.
That right there is what you call excitement, man. Hey, great race from you. Honestly, you were quiet throughout that entire race, right? We didn't see much of you, and you got to the front when it made it all count, man. How does it feel?
It felt like a long time coming. But I do appreciate racing with Josh there. He kept it nice and clean, left a hole open on the low side for me to work, and it worked out for me.
Yeah, I know Josh is not heartbroken to see you win. I know he was battling with you as hard as he could. We'll talk with him after this, but I know he was out there probably rooting you on as you were passing him. That's how much everybody loves to see you out on the track.
And you guys were right. I do have to send appreciation to Andrew Burgess for loaning me the wheel so I can race tonight and probably in the near future until I get a new wheel here.
You want to throw him some Canadian coffee?
Oh, yeah.
I think Tim Horton. I think I put that on the side of your car, didn't I?
I think so. I don't know. I haven't had a good look at it.
Well, I want to point out, we're not talking about Tim Horton's coffee.
Yeah, we're not really.
Oh, I just put that. I knew when we raced in the other leagues, he always had the Tim Horton on the car, so I made sure I put it on this car as well.
It's alcohol, Randy. We're speaking about alcohol.
Alcohol. Well, so I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know what alcohol is.
Oh, and Randy, I've finally done it for Guitar Addict.
I know, Tim, but I told these guys I'm going to make sure I put you on the page tomorrow, so we're going to have a big shout-out and a big celebration in the store because Tim won tonight, so come on down to Guitar Addict tomorrow. We're going to have a big sale just for the number 6 Chevrolet, Guitar Addict Chevrolet driven by Tim St. Jean, so come on down to Guitar Addict tomorrow.
Woo!
There you go.
There we go. It's Tim St. Jean Day.
When are you going to get some model cars made after his car there, Randy?
I can't afford that.
Worth a shot.
I'll just, his car looks a lot like my car. Actually, my car looks like his car because his car was designed before my car. So At least somebody can win a race, and at least it's Tim.
His car's driven better.
Exactly.
Johnny
Larry-
for 6% off at Guitar Addict now.
Hey, that's good. I like that idea, Johnny. I like that. How about let's just make it 6.5 off all guitars at the Guitar Addict tomorrow.
You get a free guitar pick too.
Ooh.
You always get that.
Larry, you got to remember, Randy can hardly afford me driving this car.
That is exactly right.
Hey,
Especially
fantastic.
I got to send him more money because he's in Canada. It costs more money up there.
I don't know how that works. I'm not about to do math in public. Remember that what I said earlier where some of us don't do math in public?
Yeah.
That's me.
Why do you think the Canadians all come to Florida? Because they can save money.
I got to hand it out to the rest of the drivers, though. They raced pretty clean. There were some spots that I was a little scared going through, but I finally made it through there, and I think John got banged up in one of them, and I just squeezed through.
He retired because of all that crap. You can believe that.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering what happened.
Hey, man, but it was seriously, that was a phenomenal race. Like I said, you were quiet all night, man, and then you made it count when you needed to, man. You're right there at the end, man. Like, overall, how do you feel about that race?
Early on, I was just focusing on trying to save my tires, and I noticed I was closing up on them, and then the halfway came, and I was time to duck in, get some new tires.
What were you thinking when those guys ducked in during that last caution there and got tires? Were you kind of worried about them?
How about being the sitting duck? Yeah, I was worried, but I was hoping I was going to get a big enough jump off the restart there, and I did. And when I saw that Josh was that far back, it's, okay, I think I might have it.
So for me, my question is, you lost it at one point and made a heck of a save out of the corner. So how did the car drive? Was it loose off the bottom line? Because we saw quite a few people try the bottom line. I mean, Josh spun it on the first lap, basically running the bottom line on cold tires, and we saw a few other people get loose there. So what's your take on it?
It's definitely loose going in and out on fresh tires. It's a little rough down on the lower line, so it starts to upset the car a lot, and you tend to lose the rear end. And once you start spinning around, it's pretty hard to save her.
So, and then my follow-up is, you were basically the only one that truly made that inside line work. It looked like the outside line was the line to pass people, but you made that inside line work for the lead. How were you able to get the run off the corner there and not spin out on that bottom line?
Turn right.
You turn right to go left. Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, it's just being easy on the gas coming out and making sure the wheels are pretty near straight. You can get a good, decent run off.
I got you, man. Hell of a run tonight, man. I mean, like Larry said, you were kind of quietly, patiently waiting in the back as all the mayhem and the good racing up front was happening, and the multiple cautions. I mean, we started to count you out there after that one spin, but then you after a couple more cautions fell, you made your way back up in the fourth and just carved your way back up to first. So congratulations, man, on that great comeback.
Thanks.
You made the Velocicoaster very happy because the Velociraptor on the front of the car took the checkered flag with you. So he actually got the checkered flag before you did.
Yeah, fair enough.
There we go.
Yeah,
Hey, and I want to point out, man, make sure you catch Carl's comment there in the chat. I know you are his elder, but I swear he's got like proud dad vibes going off there in the chats.
Awesome. I enjoy racing with all the CCR guys. They race clean, but they race hard.
Absolutely, man. A great run from you, and we look forward to seeing you next week as you guys will be taking to Martinsville.
Oh, awesome.
Track you like.
I do like short tracks.
Well, we hope to see you back on the at least the podium, but hopefully another win, huh?
Hopefully.
All right, Tim. Well, we hope you have a good rest of your evening, man. We can't wait to see you next week.
Thanks for having me up here, guys.
Good job, Tim. Proud of you, man.
Thanks, Randy.
All right. Wow. Yeah, I felt like we were just kind of conversating there. I love that. All right. Well, next, we got to bring in our second place finisher, Mr. Josh Laston, with the fantastic photo as always. Hey, Josh, it's Randy, Larry, and Adam in the booth. Man, you got a copy?
I do.
You sound rather sprite for that race, man. How was it for you out there?
If we could ignore turn 3 of the first lap,
We
I'm
didn't.
happy. I know.
We didn't.
I would expect no differently from you guys.
Oh, you wrecked. That's right. I forgot all about. No, I didn't.
We just brought it up like 30 seconds ago with Tim.
Not surprised.
Literally.
I caught a little bit of apron trying to make sure I had enough room for everybody and collected it, but it is what it is. When you have to spend the night battling back, you don't really get too much opportunity to fight until, unfortunately, some people made some mistakes, but actually, fortunately.
You should have heard Larry when he said, "Goes, look at that idiot."
Yeah. But that happens when you actually race, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't even say that. I think that's the greatest part, man. But I'll take it. I mean, I'll take the criticism. That's cool.
We're messing with it because we don't have a podcast this week, so you can't mess with each other this week. So.
Yeah, we have to get it in now.
Exactly.
No, but today was one of those results that actually made me happy. I have no idea where Tim's pace came from before that last caution. He actually scared me when he showed up in my rear view because I was just in cruise to the end mode, and suddenly I had a purple Guitar Addict car right behind me.
So tell us about the race. I mean, how was the track? How was your car handling? We know what happened on the first lap, but let's get past that incident. But you had a battle back. How did the car handle in traffic? And then did it handle better out there where you could run your own groove, or did it handle with a little bit more air on it from somebody else?
I actually had a lot of fun running through the pack because it was stable. It didn't really change between them. As a matter of fact, I actually enjoyed it a little bit more. I don't know if it was just the extra challenge or if it was just more controllable, but I was enjoying it.
Gotcha. And I just want to fill you in. The point standing just went back up, and
we're gonna pop those up, Adam.
Oh, I know. I'm just letting him know while he's in the booth that he overtook first place back from Sean Carmody. So I figured I'd let him know. We're going to pop it up here in a minute, but while he's in the booth, we'll let him know.
Always pleasant news to have, but I actually went into the race knowing that I had to beat Sean. That's really what I was worried about today, is needing to get myself back up into first, because I don't like being in second or third.
I'm confused. Second or third in the race, or second or third in points?
Points.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
I'll take first, second, and third all day during the races as long as that number is still there.
Fair enough, man. Hey, it was an awesome race from you, and as mentioned, we're taking Friday off, taking Sunday off, so we won't hear you on the call for Sunday. And then GFM will be back next week with IVRL, and then you guys will be out for the trucks. So trucks at Pocono, man, how do you feel?
I actually love Pocono because it's the closest thing on an oval that you can get to a road course, where every turn's different, and I enjoy it a lot, actually.
Now, how about Martinsville here at the TNT?
That's a completely different story. We've already run there in the TNT, but it was in the Legends. We ran the trucks there a few weeks back, and it was actually one of my best finishes in the trucks, but still, it's going to be some chaos.
Absolutely, man. Well, great run from you out there, man. We look forward to catching you next week, man. And congratulations on the points lead again.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks for doing all you do.
Cheers, Josh.
All right. Well, as Adam alluded, let's pull up the points. Your new points leader, Josh Laston, takes over with 295 points over Sean Carmody with that 283. Tim St. Jean moves up to third place with 269, and Cody Leland drops one spot to 254. Carl Henderson running steady there at 226. Blake Ziti in fifth, Tom Stevens in seventh, and eighth, John Gordon. Ninth, Nick Adams gains 2 spots. Chris Oliver gains 1 spot, and he'll also be tied for ninth position. And 11th, Gene Watkinson grabs 2 spots. Sean Hayes is no longer racing in this league. He is down 3 spots into 12th. Gary Winters drops 1 spot into 13th. Mike Wisniewski in 14th. David Wright 15th, and 16th. David DeParis 17th. Phil Manzo, Aaron Watkinson in 18th. Anthony Shrillo in 19th. And Joshua Mays rounds out the top 20 in points. And lastly, let's pull up the results for tonight's race. Tim St. Jean takes the win, followed by Josh Laston, Nick Adams, Chris Oliver in 4th. In 5th, Gene Watkinson. 6th, Blake Ziti. 7th, Sean Carmody. In 8th, Joshua Mays. 9th, David Wright. In 10th, Mike Wisniewski. 11th, Tom Stevens. And rounding out your top 12, Blake Gordon.
Yeah, guys, it was a great battle all night long. There was different leaders throughout the whole entire night. There was comers, there were goers, some upsets. But Timothy St. Jean was there, kind of consistent, had 1 bobble, and then was able to make his way back up to take the win tonight and get his first win here. So, yeah, we're happy to see Timothy St. Jean. We've all been rooting for him. His name's been picked numerous times on our podcast on Friday nights when we go over the forecast for the next coming weeks, and he finally got that win.
Yeah, it was awesome to see Tim do that. I told you guys a long time ago, this guy is going to win a race. He's a sneaky old guy, and once he figures this all out, he's going to be trouble for a lot of people. So tonight he proved me right. I knew it's just going to take him a little bit of time. Once he figured these cars out, he was going to be a force to be reckoned with. And I anticipate from here out, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with till the end of the season. So awesome race tonight. Did a lot of good racing from all the guys. Chris Oliver, can't say enough good things about the way he was driving tonight until misfortune came up and snuck and snapped him away from the good fortunes.
A couple times,
yeah. But he was running. He really was running a great race. It's just unfortunate the luck ran out.
Yeah,
him and Sean Carmody too. Carmody ran good as well.
Absolutely, man. Well, I believe that about does it here at GFM. Tuesday night, IVRL will be back. Adam, where you guys at?
Sonoma
should be a good race there.
No, it's not. It's going to be terrible. We're going to be racing another road course. It's going to be terrible. I wish we were at Pocono. I'd rather be racing at Pocono than Sonoma.
I just want to point out, you've got plenty of time to practice.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
In between the Indy 500 and the Coca-Cola 600.
I'll probably do it on Sunday and Monday. I'm off for Memorial Day on Monday, so I might run some laps on Sunday and Monday to get used to it. And I got to go out and get the track first. I don't own it, so I haven't ran a lap on an iRacing, so it's gonna be. I hear it's way different. So.
Well, we will see. We wish you luck, my friend, or our
Tuesday
friend.
night.
Actually, our friend. We wish you a lot of luck. And
Wednesday, trucks will be back. Pocono. That'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. TNT.
You will be in the booth for that one with your buddy
Carl.
up there once again.
Carl
will
should be back. So we'll have Carl Henderson back, which will always be is always nice. Thursday night we'll be at Martinsville. It should be me, Randy, and Adam, possibly a combination of the three. We don't know really who's going to show up until they show up.
You show up unless I have a gig.
This is factual, but I mean, for the most part, everybody does on Thursday night. I'll say that. Friday night we'll be back with the podcast. So come out, talk, have a drink with us, enjoy the conversation, and then Sunday night, the AOLL
Charlotte
Cup
Motor
Series
Speedway.
will be at Charlotte, yes.
So this weekend we're going to be running a Memorial Day special on our clothing line. So look out on our Facebook page. Nick Adams going to put up a nice promo code for everybody. So if you guys have been wanting to get some Ghostfire Media products, this would be a good time. We're going to put out a good promo code for this Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
So you definitely want to get those. Get them while they last. You know, you want to get these limited edition, first edition shirts while they last.
And then apparently there's going to be sale at Guitar Attic. So
That's right, 6.5 off tomorrow. Guitar Attic, stop by tomorrow. 6.5 off any guitar. So
that's all I got, man. So Randy, take us out.
All right, folks, you've been listening to the Ghostfire Media Network, and we've had a great time here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Congratulations once again to Timothy St. Jean and the Guitar Addict Chevrolet. And from Bristol, bros, my bros over there, Adam and Larry, we're going to say so long from the Sunshine State.